Good afternoon, traders. Joseph here from Eightcap. Welcome to this week's Trade Zone Economic Outlook. So, we're using the economic calendar. It's found in the client portal and it's available to all account holders with Eightcap. And we're going to run over the key data that's coming out today. So, we do have a high impact news coming out at the moment. It's Fed Chair Powell is speaking. It's on 60 Minutes. I saw it's about interest rates and the inflation and the economy at this stage. So that is going on at the moment. So if there's any surprises there, we may see some movement in the dollar. Now we also have the trade balance coming out for Australia, and we have the ISM Services PMI coming out from China today. Now moving on to Tuesday, with the ISM the ISM Services PMI. We also have the big one for locally, and probably one of the keys this week is the interest rate decision coming out from the RBA. The market is looking for rates to remain on hold, and I think with the inflation data that we saw last week, there is a little bit expectations building now that could we see even an interest rate cut later this year. I think we'll just have to hear what the RBA have to say, and if data does keep supporting that position. So we saw some surprises in the US last week with the jobs data coming out much hotter than expected. So I think this will feed into obviously the US interest rate decision. So a lot of it's going to be pre-data dependent. So that's why I do feel that the RBA will be keeping an eye on data as it comes out. Be interesting to see their comments tomorrow in the statement. So now on from that, we have retail sales coming out in the EU, and down to Wednesday. It's definitely not as busy a week as we had last week, but there's still a couple of things there. So we have Bank of Canada Governors Macklem speaking, and we also have the NZ unemployment rate. They're looking for 4.3%, and employment change in New Zealand. Now on to Thursday, we have two high impact news coming out. Consumer Price Index coming out of China, and the RBNZ in inflation expectations on the quarter. And now moving on to Friday, there's a couple more come out this week. So Friday we have our governor from the RBA Bullock speaking, and we also have a harmonized index of consumer prices coming out from Germany. So that's basically CPI coming out from Germany. And we are now moving on to Saturday. We have two left on to end the week, and that's employment change and employment data coming out from Canada. So unemployment rate they're looking at 5.9%. So definitely not as busy as last week, but there is still a couple of things coming out this week. Obviously the RBA is going to be a key one this week locally, and also NZ employment change. If there's any big surprises there, we could see some moves in the Kiwi, and also unemployment claims coming out from the US as usual. I think comments from the RBA will be viewed with a bit more closely this week, and then if you are trading the CAD, employment change and unemployment rate coming out from Canada on Saturday morning our time. So be short of this week's update. Definitely keep an eye on the RBA rate hold. It's most likely going to be a rate hold, we believe. But what we really want to see is any comments from the RBA Governor and how they are seeing things at the moment after the CPI, CPI fell last week. So another one will be the US dollar. How's it fare this week after Friday's NFP data, and does it continue to maintain its momentum higher this week? So we'll be watching some of these news releases and just the broader market. So again, thank you for your time and checking out today's update. We wish you all the best with this week in the markets, and until our next update, good trading and bye for now.